morning. It's day 3. It's Monday the 22nd of May 2023, and as you can see, I'm just stood behind Derwent Water, which is absolutely stunning. Just posted a little clip of Derwent Water. It's the most amazing scenic spot you can imagine, and there's nobody in sight. It's really quiet at the moment. Had quite a good night's sleep last night in the woods. No problems whatsoever, so feeling a little bit more refreshed. Just had some porridge, and a little bit worried that there might not be any supplies for quite a while, so hopefully I've got enough food. I've got a few emergency rations, including more porridge, lots of other snacks as well, so hopefully I've got enough to keep me going. But it'd be nice to have some real food later in the day, and we'll see what sort of progress we make. At the moment it's a nice path, one of the nicest paths I've come across. I'm sure it won't last forever, but should be able to make good progress if the path remains like that. Some of the mountain passes I've done so far have been absolutely ridiculous hiker bike, but we're making good progress. It's not halfway quite yet, about 73 miles to go, but it doesn't sound like a lot, but believe you me, I will probably need 3 days to do that. At least I will. Maybe if you're a young fit whippersnapper you can do it quicker, but I am reasonably fit, but with a loaded bike that makes all the difference. So I'll report in later to let you know how I'm doing. Hope you like Derwent Water. Bye for now. Derwent Water's behind me now, so new valley. I'm not sure what this one's called, but the path is good on this part, so I'm going to enjoy the downhill through the valley, see how far it takes me, and it's a lovely day so far. Let's go for it. Beautiful. Onto the Honiston Pass. Few walkers out today, but otherwise fairly quiet now the weekend's over. No sun yet, but that's quite good because it keeps keeping the temperatures down, and better to regulate the old body heat, so not complaining. Let's go. Haystacks, Wainwright's favourite. The Scarso top pass, absolutely brutal. Trying to push a bike up here is absolutely ridiculous, totally mad. Near the top though, let's keep going. It's now 4:10 and I've arrived at Black Sail Youth Hostel. I'm the only one here at the moment, which is quite amazing, and there's an honesty box system for a cup of tea and a bit of fruit and that sort of thing if you want it. And then I'm over the Black Sail Pass into Worsdale Valley, heading for Worsdale Head. Not sure whether I'm going to make that or not, but just had a really brutal climb to get here, so just need to recuperate a little bit before I set off for the next climb. Pushing the bike is absolutely brutal. Well, it's coming to the end of day 3. It's 8:10 at night, and I've just hiker-biked up the Black Sail Pass really hard. Got to this point and decided to set up camp because it's such an amazing view. You can probably see behind me how good the view is. What a wonderful place to perch the tent. Got the bike next to it as well. Didn't make Worsdale Head as planned, although that's only down the hill. I could have probably made it, but I prefer to stay up top where the view's really good. I'm about 532 metres according to my watch, and it's a bit of a breeze on, which is quite good, so hopefully the tent won't get too dewy in the morning. So hopefully not too much wind noise though, because I can hear it at the moment. Okay, well that's all for me now. I'm just going to have a bit more snackage. Been snacking, no proper meal tonight, although I did manage to catch something at Honister Pass, so can't have everything, I guess. And it's down to Worsdale in the morning, and we'll take things from there. Morning, it's day 4, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, just making a brew in the tent. It was extremely windy last night. I was a little bit worried about the tent. Quite a strong side wind blowing it to one side, but felt a bit hairy for a while. Then the wind died down a little bit, but it's still quite breezy outside. So really for me, cooking inside, can't resist a nice cup of tea, so hopefully no disasters in the tent. Once I packed up camp, I shall be descending the Blacksail Pass. One of the locals in the local Blacksail Youth Hostel told me that it's a really good descent, which will make a nice change because there hasn't been any good descents up to now. So if there's a good downhill descent, albeit with fully loaded with my bags, then you know, I'll take that. I'm going to head for Wasdale Head, where there's a hotel and a shop. I think it's part of the same complex, and see what we can find there. It's a little bit early at the moment, but hopefully things will start opening by the time I get there. I'll show you the descent on the way. Good morning, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning on day 4. I've arrived at the Wasdale Head Inn and had a little bit of catastrophe on the way. I lost my water bottle on the trail, bounced out. Didn't really want to go back for it because it could have been anywhere halfway up the mountain. So I bought a new bottle and here it is. You can even carabine it onto the bike, so hopefully I won't lose this one. But lo and behold, the old water bottle was found and handed back to me by a really kind hiker who'd bumped into another hiker who I'd spoken to about it, and the water bottle was returned. So now I have an extra water bottle, but no harm done. Just having a bit of a bacon and egg sandwich for my breakfast and, well, second breakfast. And then I'm going to head down to the valley towards Hard Knocks Pass. Okay, that's all for now. Speak to you soon. Bye. The views of Wasdale. Just come up Old Corpse Road, aptly named. Starting to feel like an old corpse now. Still beautiful though. Lovely day as well. Coming up to a tarn. More sheep. Weather's still great. Not sure if that's Eskdale ahead. Gorgeous, look at the green. It doesn't look real. Just passing through Hard Knocks Pass. As you can see, it's a road, but there's lots of steep parts, so even that involved hiker bike, but a lot easier going than the mountains. I've chosen Hard Knocks Pass as a detour to avoid some of the hiker bike on the Lakeland 200 because it wasn't much fun. Even though I was getting it done, it's less fun, so it's nice to be moving on the bike again and making progress. So I'm only about 20 miles from the car now, so Might make it today, might make it tomorrow. I think maybe tomorrow. I'll just take it easy and then I'll be heading back home to Essex tomorrow. Hello, it's day 4. It's 10 to 6 in the evening and I've just stopped for a break and, well, a few chocolate bars, that sort of thing, and decided to fly the drone as it's quite pretty around here, and yeah, just taking it easy basically. Already thinking about finishing in maybe an hour's time, set up camp. I think that'll probably leave me fairly close to Stavely, where I started from in the first place, so should be an easy day tomorrow just to finish off in the morning and make it back home. But yeah, stunning scenery everywhere you look and lots of sheep. Hello, it's day 4, close of play. It's about 9 o'clock at night, believe it or not. Still light. It seems to be extra light up north, extra half an hour light compared with where I'm based in Essex. I'm obviously here in the tent now. I'm cream crackered, has to be said. My legs are tired, but my arms are even more tired, which is a first in bikepacking. All the heaving the bike over the mountain passes has taken it out of me, that's for sure. So if you do this trip, make sure your upper body and core is strong too, because you'll be heaving that bike over those mountains. Putting the hiker bike aside, the trip itself has been absolutely epic. I thoroughly recommend it if you have the physical fitness for it, because it is very brutal and you like being in nature. I think it would be advantageous to bring along a tent and sleep in the mountains, because you won't always be able to make it to that youth hostel on time. You'll go slower than you actually think you're going to go. Something else really good on this trip has been meeting all the people I've met. I've met loads of walkers, hikers, cyclists, bikepackers. I even met a couple from America today who were doing a Lakeland 200 as well, a young couple. They're on day 3 and they also found it quite challenging, but nevertheless enjoyed it. The reminder as well is trying to plan your supplies. I did take quite a lot of my own supplies on this trip, and I'd recommend doing that as a backup, because you might not make it to the shops, hotels or pubs that you might want to come across. You will come across these at various points, and if you're particularly fit you will come across them for sure. But if you're struggling or something like that, you might find yourself needing to sleep out on a mountain or something like that, and having your own supplies in. For example, the only thing I came across was the youth hostel at the Black Sail Pass, and although it was really good, and I had a few refreshments and some meals, in fact, I didn't hang around for the meals. That was the only thing I came across throughout the whole day. So I was really glad today when I came across a couple of pubs and had some proper meals for a change. So really nice to eat some decent food. Far from Stavely now, so I should make it back to the car tomorrow at some point. I'm not sure how long it'll take. It's only about 600 metres of ascent left on the Garmin, so it shouldn't be too bad. And only problem is I've got a long journey home back to Essex, so I'm not sure whether I'll stay another night here or jump in the car and just arrive late. Right, going to log off for now. No doubt I'll be up at the crack of dawn at 5 a.m. as I have every other morning with the morning light. So probably see you at the crack of dawn. Morning, it's day 5, about 7 o'clock in the morning, just packing up the tent. Another sunny day. Looking back at the 5 days, I only had a few drops of rain on one day, which really didn't amount to anything, so I've been extremely lucky to have this wonderful weather in the Lake District. I'm actually not that far from Ambleside now, so I'm going to be a bit of a tourist today. I'm going to pop into Ambleside, I'm going to pop into Windermere, and then complete the rest of the journey, the rest of the route back to Stavely. But it's only about 12 miles in total, so 12 miles doesn't sound very far, but sometimes it takes longer than expected. But I think today it should be a bit quicker than other days, so it's less mountainous, still undulating, but not that much ascent left to do now. Only about 350 meters ascent according to my bike computer, so music to my ears. And my arms have slightly recovered, although my legs are fine. My arms have slightly recovered, but it's been quite a brutal trip, brutal but enjoyable. Would I do it again? Probably not with the all the bike packing gear. I'd definitely do mountain biking on the same parts, but hiker biking up the mountain is just too much, really. So I don't see how anybody could enjoy relentlessly pushing a mountain bike up a mountain 2 or 3 times a day after day. It's not even a smooth ascent. It's usually really rocky, steps if you're lucky, but it's still very difficult when there's steps. Okay, I'm going to sign off for now. I'm looking forward to a nice cooked breakfast in Ambleside, some nice food, so off the porridge this morning. See you later. Just arrived at Lake Windermere. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Had a lovely breakfast at Ambleside. About 8 miles away now, so making good progress. Should be in Stavely before I know it. Probably going to fly the drone now across Windermere, just get a few nice shots, and then head back to the car. It's reasonably cool, but not too bad. Still a nice day, not complaining.